Good evening, everyone. Hello, Lucky. Hello, Angela. Hello, Laura. I hope you all had a great day. We've got Mr. Jackson here waiting for his dinner. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. You got to be patient, Jackson. For one thing, it's not cool enough yet. Back up. Back up. Don't look at me like that, like you're all sad. So they're having a couple of scoops of their food, and then some rice with gravy mixed in it, and some hot dogs. Yes, I know. Jackson, come on, bud. Back up. It's going to be good. Yeah, Luna's waiting there, too. Heck yeah. So, what's everybody having for dinner? Yeah, this one's still pretty hot. I hope everyone had a wonderful day. And yes, rice is. Hey, Lucky. Hey, Laura. Rice is good for them. Just, everything in life. Same with us. Just not in excess. Well, one thing, rice is like flour. You grind it up, mix water with it, makes a damn good cement. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Hey, Samantha. Jackson, I want everybody sit, sit, sit down, Bob. Sit. I want everybody to see how handsome you look. Sit, sit, sit down. Sit. Why are you being so stubborn? Good boy. Nobody can see you. Look. Now look. Look at that. He got his bow tie on. You can't see it. All right. Hope you're doing well, Amy and Samantha. All right, you guys, I take it, want your food. This is Luna's. This is yours. There you go. Hey, Susan. Siri, that's why I tell you that you're numb. You don't know the difference between Susan and Siri. Hey, Joanne, how you doing? Well, they're liking the rice with gravy, huh, Jackson? And hot dog. Hey, Katrina. Hope you had a good day. Hope you and Daryl and the baby are well. Hello, Zach. You ain't dropping none of that on the floor, are you? No, sir. When you're done with yours, Jackson, because you're picking it right down, don't you go after Luna's, or I'm gonna let her correct you. Hey, yeah, you left some rice in there. Hey, Scott,
What you doing, old man?
round and round.
Ah,
Why don't you come up here, Jackson? Man, come up here before you get some stupid thoughts. It's gone. Come on. Hey. Well, now you're knocking shit down. Come on up here. Come on. Hey, come. It is, Lauren. It's a lot better for them than corn or flour. Now you can see it. Jackson,
flour ain't flour, corn and flour. Great, you could go use that for glue the wall, paper wall.
Laura and Susan said hello. You're just so handsome. Yeah, might need to make that a little bigger. Yeah.
How's the weather up in Maine?
It's been chilly at night. Hey, Lucky.
Hello.
Hey, Donna.
Oh, look who just came up here.
Oh, Punky. Look, Luna, Chinese food. Punky. They like the rice.
So you asked what everybody had for dinner. I know what I had. I had snail salad.
Snail?
Yes. It's
Oh,
like,
booger salad.
hey Susan.
Wait a second. You will eat snails, but you won't touch liver.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
crazy. I am not eating snot. I ain't eating snot.
It's seafood.
Yuck. Snails. Ugh.
Yeah, what's that? Escargot? Mr. Furley used to say that. Escargot. That and cannabis.
So how was your week there, Grandpa?
It was good. I don't eat either one of them, Amy. I mean, I used to have liver now and then. I do like chicken livers, though. Especially when Kentucky Fried Chicken used to serve them.
Yeah, we only have 2 of those locations around here now.
Yeah, we have one in town, the Taco Bell combination.
Oh yeah.
They're all owned by the same company, PepsiCo. Yeah, I agree, Amy. Too much flavor going on there. Jackson. Take this off.
Yeah, I got one. I got about 3 of them around the area of Colonel Park.
There we go, Jackson.
I heard Luna.
Yeah. Finished her dinner, too.
I got to get home to get dinner.
Thank you, Susan.
So it's new anything?
No.
You got to get more people on your channel. Yeah, panel there, Grandpa. We used to have a few people up there.
Hey, Thomas. Yeah, my views went way down, but that's because I don't participate that much.
Yeah. What's up, Tom?
What happens? Just how, Luna, you got that all over the floor. Yeah, now you're over there cleaning your mouth. No, I'm not ready for winter. If I had my, because I have to go out and get milk and I could freeze bread and all the other stuff, but I have to have milk and the creamer. Hope she's doing well, Katrina. Sure growing fast. Nice ass, Funky.
Yes, we know you have your hands full there, Katrina.
No, I'm not into the winter sports. That's good, Katrina. Oh, it's crazy. Though our storms that we normally got have moved south further.
It's been rainy all day today.
We had what 5 days in a row of rain.
Wow.
Probably go get what I got right now. It's pouring right here, and people, if they can't drive in rain this bit much, I'd hate to see what it's gonna be like come snow time.
Well, it's supposed to get rain tomorrow too, all day. Thomas, I'm doing a little bit better. Ew, fresh shea. Fresh shea.
Wow! Get
That's
him,
why I
Funky.
call. Yeah, that's why I call her Funky. She gets in moods. She'll be nice 1 minute, and next you know it, she tries to get you.
You must do
She doesn't. She like play bites with me, or she'll tap me with the paws, but she doesn't scratch her, put her teeth in.
And let me guess, she'll sleep on your pillow next to you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see what the weather says here for the next few days. Yep, Friday supposed to have rain.
Oh, Thanksgiving's in Canada. That's right. They get theirs earlier, huh?
Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, Monday is yours? Not yet.
On Monday.
Yeah, I see Kanye West and Candace Owens are in a heap of shit because they wore a hoodie and a T-shirt that says "White Lives Matter."
Now, who's that?
Candace Owens, she's like she's an activist, a Republican, a black Republican.
Yeah.
Very smart. And you know how Kanye can be. But Kanye's a smart man, and he's not easily bullshitted. And he knows that the Democrats haven't done shit for the black community other than make promises.
Well, did you hear Sleepy Joe made promises to the island, stating that they're guaranteed to get all the money this time, not like last time.
What? The island?
Yeah. Portugal.
Oh, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, yeah.
Yeah.
He's promising they'll get guaranteed to get all their money this time.
Yeah.
Because he knows that the election's coming up. So in 2
Yeah.
years.
Well, they made promises about student loans too, and that's going to fall through.
Yep.
Yeah, and that pisses off. That's because Republicans are getting on the bandwagon, saying, a couple of them anyways, are saying, well, if you're going to give the people who went to college $10,000 worth of relief, the people that didn't go, it's going to cost them $2,000. So where's their $10,000?
You come back to apologize to Daddy, huh?
Yeah.
You're gonna still be freshy?
Hey, Robert, how you doing? He's just backtracking, Robert, because he was told he couldn't do it. I agree. If you're not going to if you're not going to go across the board, I mean, there's people out there that have credit card bills, and
Yep.
it shouldn't be for one group of people.
Hey, I paid 10 grand for a new roof. What was it? A year and a half ago? Remember? New roof
Yeah.
and new siding on the upper dormer. Hey, I'm not greedy. I'll take that 10 grand to pay that off. I mean, it's only $100 a month, but it's for 10 years. I'll take a payout. I'm not greedy.
Well, if he doesn't give it to everybody, wouldn't that be considered discrimination?
Exactly.
Well, yeah, that's why they said he couldn't do it. Basically, you can't just pick one group of people and say we're going to give you $10,000 on a loan forgiveness when there's other people that have hundreds and thousands of dollars worth of loans too.
Yeah. What monkey?
I mean, come on, Grandpa. What could you imagine what you could do with 10 grand?
Oh, now you want to read cuddly.
Yeah, I'd have a vehicle. That would have. Hey, Punky, don't be a bitch, Punky. Well, my son's dog had 5 puppies.
Oh, awesome.
Yep, beautiful. They're I guess next time they're going to get a male poodle and breed her with a poodle. They make a beautiful dog.
What kind of dog?
It's called a golden doodle. It's actually a registered breed.
Yeah, I know what they are. I'd love to get one of those.
Yeah, they're hyperallergenic too.
Wonder if Maggie would like one.
I think she'd be fine with a puppy.
Oh yeah, not a full-grown dog.
That way they can teach their ways.
She got along with Stratton after Stratton bit her after she bit him in the ass.
Hey, Punky, get back there, Punky. There you go. Oh, such a pretty girl. Look at you, so pretty. What an attitude, though. I like it, though. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. I used to have, geez, at one time I had 10 cats. Oh, you getting up? You pissed off now again, Punky? Get him.
10
Get
cats?
Yeah.
Wow. You were the cat man.
Yep. Had a place that had one of those like little storage area under the stairs that went upstairs, and we took it and put an area in there, and we would use that as a litter box.
I saw a woman once. I used to live on my street when I was a kid. Her and her husband had 19 cats, and he took one of their bedrooms upstairs, and he put like 4 of the kid-sized pools inside of it, and made them all litter pans. And put a cat, and then cut a hole in the door, put a cat door in there. He said I had to go in there once a week with a snow shovel and just.
Funky.
That'd be expensive though to have that many cats, though, with the cost of cat litter.
Yeah. Not that bad. Cat litter's pretty cheap. You get the cheap stuff.
Star. That's a good name.
Stark.
Stark. Oh yeah. Stark.
Like,
yeah.
like Tony Stark. Punky, you're just looking beautiful. Yeah.
Cats have a mind of their own. You don't own them; they own you.
Though they have quite the personality.
Oh yeah, she does.
You know, one way they're very much like us. They kill because they can.
Where you
You
going
know,
now?
you ever watch a cat with a mouse? Sometimes they'll keep it alive for hours just so they can torture it.
Cats are a legalized serial killer. Because if a human killed as many living things that a cat does, they'd be in trouble.
Yeah, that's it. She's down.
Oh, she'll be back.
Oh yeah, she'll
Just
be
as
back.
soon as she realizes she's not getting the attention. I had a couple of cats that as soon as I come through the door, they were right up my leg and on my shoulder. Yeah, those golden retrievers are beautiful dogs. Both parents are real long haired and dark.
That's a Maggie. She's not a she's a chocolate lab coonhound mix.
Yeah, I've seen the boxer and golden retriever is a beautiful dog too. What, Jackson?
There's a buddy of mine offered me again a 6-week-old red bone coonhound puppy, and it's like, and I'm so tempted to get it because he looks just like Mr. Briggs.
They're a good dog.
I don't know, but
they're a good dog. I haven't met too many dogs that weren't good. All dogs, when you give them the right attention, are good dogs.
That's the key. You have to give them the right attention.
Yeah, there's some that, boxers being one of them, they don't like to be left alone. Okay.
Mr. Briggs, sounds like you're taking a hit out of the bong.
I know, huh? That's what I was thinking. Getting a good bong hit. Jackson says, "Ooh, what's he doing, Dad?" Yeah, so Tractor Supply has a pet clinic a week from this Sunday. I'm going to make sure that these guys get to it.
That's awesome.
Get their rabies shot and their flea treatment. On Jackson, yeah.
Actually, Valley, it's a little light brown that's on her nose, and she didn't have that when she was a baby. She just recently got that, probably about, I don't know, 6 months ago. At first, I thought it was dirty, so I kept on washing it, but that's the only brown spot on her.
Yeah, I got a brown spot, but fuck it, I wash my own underwear.
too much info.
I tell you, after 50, you start buying dark colored underwear.
I just don't wear them.
I've been watching this guy on YouTube. He dresses like Pennywise, and he scares people on Omegle. And he's got one of those apps where he can tell what state they're from.
Uh-huh.
And he says, I'm gonna come to Florida and visit you. And it kind of freaks him out when he knows where they live. I know, Amy, if I had my way, I'd have, uh, 4 or 5 boxers. My son wanted to keep all his puppies, but they already have a week old. They already have one sold.
Yeah, if I got
Punky.
that red bone coon hound, I wonder what I would. The only trouble would be coming up with a name because
Oh,
I hate coming up with names.
There goes my blueberry muffin.
Well, she must have listened to some Aerosmith earlier today. You ain't seen nothing till you're down on a muffin.
You like the blueberry muffin, huh? Is that good?
She says, yeah, it'd be better if you broke it up in little pieces.
Yeah. How's
She
that?
says, I am a lady, Cumberland Farms has a good
Yeah, I thought.
blueberry.
Oh, now see,
I
I
thought
break
about
it up.
putting
Now you ain't
another
gonna
one.
eat anymore. Go
Of
ahead.
course.
Cumberland's it makes a good blueberry muffin.
Have some more.
It's got some large chunks of sugar on top.
Yeah. Want some more? No.
And when I get one now, no, I don't put it in. I don't put it in the toaster oven or the microwave. I throw it in the air fryer.
You're getting hooked on that air fryer, ain't you?
I am. I'm gonna get a bigger one. Something where I can cook like a whole chicken in it.
I got an air fryer. It's still sitting in a box. Nowhere to plug it in.
Well, you plug it in the same place you plug in a coffee maker. Or
Yeah, true, but then I have to take it out of a box.
well, once you use it, Mike, you'll enjoy it. Trust me. Makes everything taste. Things that you're used to cooking in a regular oven, like tater tots or fish sticks or fish patties or chicken patties, they
Yep.
all come out better in the air fryer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I use mine all the time.
I'd like to try some of those little pizza things. The ones where you cook them in the oven and some of them come out with nothing on the inside.
Yeah, pizza bites.
Yeah.
Matter of
If you
fact, I
put
think
them
I
in
had
the air
some of those
fryer,
the other night.
Grandpa, you don't have to, but they work better. You take a fork and poke them before you put them in there. Because I tried those. Those, and I didn't poke them. They didn't explode, but they didn't cook all the way through the inside. So I poked a hole in them with a fork a couple times, and then they put it back in for a minute or two, and they cook perfect then.
Yeah, just like I like the way it has the texture on the outside.
Bowl, you put them on in the microwave for 5 minutes. Dinner is served.
No, man, it ain't nothing like the air fryer. I don't like the way the microwave cooks things. Like fish sticks or the fish patties, they come out rubbery.
Yeah.
You do
I
it in
finally
the air
got a hold of
fryer.
my family in Florida,
Yeah. How they doing?
and my sister lost her power for 3 days, and they forgot to fill the bathtubs full of water so they could um flush your toilets because they got a boil water advisory. And I said, I
That story sounds kind of weird. I heard
Well, the Democrats and Republicans finally come to an agreement on something that they're both going to benefit from. All the immigrants that were shipped to New York and places north are going to be shipped to Florida and paid $15 an hour to clean up.
Yeah.
So now the government employees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me be an immigrant.
But I told her you can get water from your swimming pool to flush your toilets.
Yeah.
But my two nieces that are down there, well, actually I got three nieces down there. The one that just moved down in April, her house was fine, no damage at all. My sister lost the windscreen around her swimming pool. That just blew off the windscreen, and they got two windows that started to leak even through the metal, so they got to change a couple of windows. Their garage door had so much wind against it that they can't open their garage door, and their cars are stuck inside, so they can't go anywhere. And they couldn't go anywhere for a while. And then my youngest niece, the one that sent my youngest, not the ones in the picture I sent you, Grandpa. My youngest one that those are my great nieces. My youngest niece, her car washed away and floated away, and her apartment was flooded, a foot of water through it. She lost all her furniture. She still got her clothes. Her TV set miraculously survived because it was on a TV stand. All her books and that survived because they were up on a bookshelf high. So and her landlord basically, they canceled her lease on her if they gave her the option. So she canceled the lease. She couldn't find a place to live, she said, and she had no car. She was all teary-eyed. I said, you do know the house I bought's just sitting there empty, and your mother's got the key. Yeah, but that's your house. Does it look like I'm using it right now? You're my niece. You can, So my niece is staying at my house, and the only thing I don't like about it, she's driving my Audi because she don't have a car. I told her, be careful with my baby. I don't want it destroyed. But
Hey, Chandler.
Hey, Chandler. Grandpa, I'll be right back. I gotta go do something.
All right, man. Don't shake it more than twice.
Basically, my car's down there, and I'm gonna have my brother-in-law's been driving my car, my brother-in-law's been driving my niece to work, and then driving my Audi to the doctor's office where he works. And after work, he's got to pick my niece up and then take her home, and then drive around the corner. And he puts my Audi inside their garage, my garage, and then he walks around the corner to his house. And then my niece naturally drives the car during the day and at night and that one, because she's got another job working at a grocery store at night, so she's been taking my car there, and I'm like, just be careful with my car, I'm not worried about her so much. I'm worried about the other people,
Yeah. Well, it's good you can help them. Some of them got hit really hard.
Oh, yeah.
No electricity for 3 days. That means everything in the refrigerator and the freezer's bad.
believe it or not, my house has a generator on it. It's I put it in. I tried getting my brother-in-law to buy one, and he didn't want to buy it. He says that I ain't spending 10 grand on a whole house generator. My house I got up north, there's a whole house generator, and this house, one of the reasons why I bought it, had a whole house generator, and runs on propane. There's a propane tank in the garage, and my brother-in-law says it cost him. He went out and got 4 more propane bottles. He said it cost about $150 to buy 4 propane bottles. You know, the small 50-pound tank, whatever, kind of use on a barbecue grill. He says that thing actually will run 2 days on one of those tanks. And that's the only reason why I got power. Because, you know, so they took all their food, and because my house butts up to theirs, they took all their food and put it in my freezer and my fridge, so they didn't lose it all. And my sister still ain't got power, so, but they still stay at the house. They don't want to leave. My brother-in-law don't want to leave the house alone because there's looters down there, and so my sister sometimes stays with my niece because she don't want to stay alone. I don't blame her, because people are going around looting people's houses where people ain't there.
Yeah. Yep, they need to be careful, because you're allowed to shoot someone doing that in Florida.
Yep. Why do you think my brother-in-law is staying there? He don't want to shoot anybody. He's a doctor. But if someone comes in that house, he will shoot them.
I mean, I don't think anybody wants to shoot anybody. Are you comfortable, Jackson? You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. I know, Katrina, I know you probably need a couple more hands.
You know what the worst part about that is, Grandpa? Their 2 cars are sitting in their garage, and the garage door is so dented in they can't even hit the manual release and open it. And they're so far behind, the gas is on such a short supply, so they're going one area at a time. Both their cars are full of gas, and they can't drive them. And they can't. And he says, I don't know how, and I don't want to force the garage door open to get the cars out, because if we get another storm, I can't put my cars back in the garage. And I don't blame them, really, you know.
And they got one island there. The road that went to it is completely gone.
Yep.
They're talking about having to evacuate the whole island.
Oh, I believe it.
And then the stupid ass comments that Camel Toe Harris made, that the help was going to be distributed by the equity that you had. So in other words, poor people are going to get it before wealthy people. And you know what? Hurricane didn't discriminate against anybody.
You know what's funny about that, though? My brother-in-law made a comment. He goes, you would have think they would have tried to get help. When I called the garage door company, he explained to them that he needed to be able to go to work because he's a doctor. They didn't. They said the same basic thing you said. We can't go to you just because you're a doctor. He says, but I work at the emergency room. I'm kind of needed there, and they didn't give it to him.
No, the FEMA is helping what they consider people that need help more.
You know what's funny though? I thought about it, but I could lose my contract. I like this contract I got. But if I wanted to go make some serious money, I could run some FEMA loads for a couple months down to Florida. I'd make some ass kicking money if I wanted to.
Jackson. I know Jackson. Daddy's gonna have kielbasa for dinner.
Is there any? I
Yeah.
was going to ask you. Is there any trailer courts in your town?
Yep.
That's something you could do if you could get yourself a. If they gave everyone 10 grand, heck, for 10 grand, you could buy your own trailer.
If I had my own trailer, I could put it on my son's property.
Exactly.
Welcome back, Lucky.
Yeah.
Geez, for
How
the
much
time
land does he got?
for the time he's got over about 2.5 acres.
Cool.
Yeah, for the time you were going, Lucky, you shook it many times.
Just to let you know everything came out okay.
There you go.
Katrina.
That's something I'm surprised you haven't thought of. That would be cool. Put a nice single wide or even a double wide trailer on his land, and
Maine, you could be able to do that. You could park a trailer on your property anytime.
that's what I mean. That'd be a good idea. He'd save a ton of money. Wouldn't have to pay over half his income, and for rent. I don't think his son would charge him any lot rent.
No, where he'd want me to put it though, I'd have to have a well and septic dug.
You could probably hook to his well for as little as you would use it.
Yeah, they don't. Their well was. They wouldn't want to do that. They
Not as well as septic, I mean.
No, they wanted a separate one.
Yeah, that'd probably be about 15, 20 grand for a septic and well.
Yeah.
Which is too bad you couldn't hook to his septic and just drill a well.
It cost.
I don't think DeWalt sells a long enough drill bits there, Briggs.
They were talking like at the end of his 2.5 acres, so it would be cheaper to drill a well and have a septic put in than to run the pipe to his.
I think it's funny. My uncle that lives out in the woods, he's got his house was built in the 30s, the 1930s, and his septic tank, it's grandfathered in. But if they ever saw his septic, if you tried to put a septic system like he's got, his septic system is an old oil tank that they buried in the ground and just pumped their crap in there. And he's never had it empty. So the thing probably rusted out 20 years ago, and it's funny.
Yeah. But definitely ain't going to happen this year unless it would happen now, because they don't dig many septic systems or wells in the wintertime.
No.
I wouldn't want to be out working in that shit in the wintertime anyways.
No. There's an old man on my street that still has a block septic tank in his backyard. And his father built a house in 1935, I believe it was. And he's 83 years old. It's never been pumped. And he prays to God that it lasts until he's dead, because they want $17,000 to hook him to the sewer in the road.
Wow. Yeah, they get their money one way or the other.
But even a trailer in a trailer court wouldn't be bad because they're already hooked to something. But I'm sure it's a hell of a lot cheaper than what you're paying in rent now.
Oh yeah, I think they charge like $150 a month for lot rent.
Yeah, exactly. That would be a big. You get, what would that be, about $600-700 extra a month you would gain?
Yeah, good. There's a lot of shit that goes on there in trailer parks here.
Oh, I'm sure there's some decent ones. Got to be one good one down there. We got a couple of bad ones here too,
A mobile home
and good ones.
mobile home on my son's property, and all they need is a runner for the dogs or a fenced-in yard. Be good to go. They want a lot of money for that fencing too, unless you do it yourself.
Oh yeah. The only problem is the cost of this well and septic.
Yeah.
I've been having a problem with my AdSense. Maybe somebody out there could give me a answer.
Okay.
All right, so if you go to your Google AdSense, right,
Right.
and you go down to where it says the payment info.
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to tell you the transactions. It's going to tell you how you get paid, but above that, it's going to say your earnings paid monthly. Has yours been blank?
I don't never go to Google AdSense.
Reason why I'm asking that, I can go on another area and it tells me how much. It's not blank, but if I go to the AdSense, it shows blank, like 000, nothing. But if I go onto the
That's
YouTube
weird.
side, right, the YouTube side, it shows quite a bit.
Yeah. Like I said, I haven't went to AdSense because I got more information from the YouTube side. I haven't got paid from YouTube in 4 months now.
You mean you ain't getting rich off it?
No.
Dang.
Yeah. Katrina said they no longer do it on AdSense.
I got you. All right, that's the reason why. Yeah, that was my question. How come it says 0 there, but yet if I go to the YouTube side, I see it.
Luna, you say hi to everybody. You're so pretty. To get you a nice drink.
They change AdSense. I got you. All right. They make it so confusing. They change
Yeah.
everything that's good.
Well, it don't help that they're a month behind.
Yep.
That's what they want you to do, is be confused. A state of confusion. I can't wait till November. It's gonna be interesting.
Why?
Because election. It's gonna be feast or famine.
They could vote the same dumb son bitches in there that they have in there right now.
That's what I mean. That's what's scary.
Your channel got 15,218 views in the last 28 days.
Your channel?
Yeah.
That's good. Means you're still watching the videos.
Yep.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
pray
getting
I get
paid.
it one.
Been getting paid every month, even
That's
the
good.
times I were off.
Luna, Luna, Luna. You're such a cool girl. Yeah, you are such a good girl. Oh yeah.
I gotta get this. I took Miss Maggie up to Petco and they had her groomed, and gotta see her now. Her coat's just all nice and shiny. They trimmed her nails. They did everything but put makeup on her.
Why didn't they put makeup on her?
But
I did one of Luna's toenails one day. I made it look like Ozzy. She liked it. Huh, Luna? That's right.
yeah, I walk out the front door this morning to take her for a walk, and right there in the front yard was a big old skunk. I had to practice. She's practically dragged me down the steps. I had to drag her into the house. No, you do not want to tangle with that. Drag her in the house, and took her out the side door and down the street. It's like I'm not tangling with no skunk dog. That's right. I wouldn't even want it. Briggs did it. Briggs tangled with a skunk one time. I had to call in sick from work because it was right before I was heading out the door, and I told them what happened. They thought I was kidding. They said they got mad, and I said, what am I supposed to do? Leave my dog alone in the house all day with skunk piss all over him? I don't think so.
Yeah, Luna got sprayed last year. That was enough. You hear him snoring?
I'm looking at your chat here and scrolling up. Everybody that's in your chat. Let's see. Yeah, 90% of the people that's in your chat, Grandpa, is the people that's been here all the time.
Yeah.
Good supporters.
Luna, you're not very lively. No. You get your
Get
dinner
that full belly.
Glad you're still here, Angela.
Yes, we are. She was one of the first people that was there. I think she was the second to type in a chat with me. And I think it was Val Lady. Tell you, these meds definitely kick your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Jackson, I've explained to you so many times how uncomfortable he lays with his head behind me, man, and he breathes right down my ass crack.
He likes to smell brown Betty. See?
That poor dog.
Yeah.
Just don't light one up.
Well, I mean, it's like hot and moist, and I don't like it.
Well, fart on him. Maybe he'll get the hint.
He just turns his head for a second, and then he's right back at it again.
That's funny.
See, we had people on the Madison Avenue there honking today because I took them around the block with the bow tie on.
Oh yeah.
And he doesn't walk like Luna. Luna, she's got a stride to her, but he's got a strut. He was trained to walk a certain way.
Yep.
It's like a horse trotting. And he's aware of everything that's going on around him, and 9 out of 10 things scare him. They had an open house at a house that's for sale there on Madison Avenue, and they hung some of them party balloons on it, and we walked by there, and them balloons dangling up in the air scared the shit out of them. What gay thing? Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to go to my son's tomorrow and see the puppies again. I don't know. There's just something about puppies, man. They're making me happy.
Next Tuesday, you're gonna see Grandpa with the puppy at his house. Look what we got! No addition.
Oh, they already asked me if I wanted one.
I'd love one, but I got away. I don't know when I could come and get it, but I'd take one if I had a way of getting up there.
They've already sold 2 of them for $800 each.
How much?
800.
Oh, I believe it. If Maggie wasn't fixed, I bet you I could sell puppies from her for a good penny. Because she's even though she's a mix, I bet you her puppies would go for some money.
See, he moved.
Yeah.
Luna's getting fat because the guy at the gas station giving her too many treats.
Wow. This is unreal. When I was leaving for work when I was leaving for my run this morning, there was a semi truck in the media that rolled over at 1 o'clock last night. And that darn truck is still in the center media, and they're still unloading it.
Yeah. Depending on the cargo, what's in it. You know,
It was a reefer.
it's possible it doesn't take 2 hours to organize the group to get in there and clean up a mess, you know?
Oh yeah, it laid right down perfect in the media. I can't show you, but it's still there. They what's sad is all that food's got to go to the dump, even if it's not damaged.
It is what it is. Insurance will take care of it.
When we got flooded here in '87, they made us throw everything away. But I mean that was bad. There was
Yeah, I watched that video on that. The whole town was flooded. It looked like.
there was dozens of those towns anywhere along the river. I mean, we had people's clothing and furniture and stuff on our what was left of our porch. One whole side of the building got ripped off. And the year before then, because the ice breaks every spring, the year before then we had ice come up and hit the back of the apartment that were over 3 foot thick.
Wow.
I mean, you could hear it when the ice would break. It sounded like a locomotive.
Oh, I bet you. How much of the electricity in your town comes from that plant?
I don't know. I don't even know if they use the electricity from that. Probably like everything else. It's probably like all the solar farms. We got like a 6 or 7 within a 15-mile radius, and it all
I
goes
know
to
I saw.
it all goes to Massachusetts. Because they can make more money shipping it there than selling it to people here.
Yeah. That power plant and dam looks like your town could be almost self-sufficient with that.
Yeah.
Like you said, why would they do that? They can make more money selling it to somebody else.
If I ever hit the Powerball, I'd do a place with a couple hundred panels and give it to the people around the area for free. Really piss them off.
You mean buy the power plant?
No, have my own solar farm.
There you go.
Right.
I mean, I went to help my friend Brian's friend Jimmy go get his car, and on the way there, I hadn't been on the Route 201 in a couple years. There was 3 different solar farms on one road.
That's one thing about that. That's cool. Solar farms take up so much land. It's like I don't know how they expect us to. Because they're going to take away neighborhoods. That's part of the bill. They can, if they think your neighborhood is needed for that solar farm, they'll come in and the government will have the power to kick you out and tear your house down and put in a solar farm.
Well, the way they're doing it, they're buying right now. They're putting it on farmland, and they're buying people's farmland up, and they're actually making more money selling their land than they would as a farmer.
Yep. Well, China's good for that. China's been buying a lot of farmland for many years now.
Yeah, and we got so much shit going on in the world that wouldn't have went on 2 years ago. And North Korea shooting ballistic missiles across Japan.
Oh yeah.
Putin threatening to nuke Ukraine.
I predict we're going to have a nuclear war before the next election.
Well, it wouldn't be
Before,
good.
I think it's going to happen by end of the month.
I don't think it would be good.
That's why I said the next election is coming.
November 6th. I know that because it's my, yeah, they do. They pay a lot more, Amy. You know, I understand people want to make as much money as they can, but whatever happened to doing things that would improve your neighbor's life too? I mean, there's places here in Maine that have the hydro dams that sell it to the local people, and their light bills are not even a third of what other people in Maine pay.
There's a little town up in upstate New York called Dryden, New York.
Grandpa, I love this day, but I'm just not feeling good right now.
All right,
I'm gonna
well,
go lie
appreciate
down for a
you
while.
coming up, Lucky. Hope you feel better.
Yeah, these meds really screw up with my stomach.
You doing your freedom of speech Friday?
I wonder what.
Yeah, we'll do that Friday.
Cool, cool. I'll put things into the hat that I
Yeah.
can pull out on Friday.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later.
All right, feel better.
All right. Good night, all.
Ah, thanks, Lucky. I don't know what the hell that noise is. I don't know, Amy. Know what he sounds like.
Can't believe my people. When you don't answer the phone, they keep ringing. You know, it's like, why you keep calling after the second or third ring?
Yeah, it's like they expect you to answer the second time when you didn't the first time.
When you're driving down the road, I'm not allowed to touch anything. I mean, even though I own this truck, there's a camera right on me.
I've been watching some videos on YouTube, people cutting off truck drivers, and some of them people are just, I don't know, they have a death wish.
You cut me
Mm.
off, I'm not gonna kill myself and roll my truck over. You cut me off, I'm gonna hit you. It might
Well,
sound cruel, but I'm not gonna jack my. I'm not gonna jeopardize my health and safety because you want to be an ass. You cut me off, I'm pushing.
watched one guy this morning that in a small car come. He had a truck in front of him, and he cut off the one that was on the right hand side, and I mean he was inches. And you gotta, you gotta be just plain stupid to do something like that, because that's like thinking that you'd take your car and hit a moose and be all right.
Oh, it's like I'll give you a good one. There's the place I deliver to when you come out. It's a 2-lane road, north and south. But then you come up to this one intersection where a traffic light is, and there's a left-hand turn. People come up to me all the time in the left-hand turn, and I know exactly what they're getting ready to do. And I put that truck in third gear and floor it. One guy about a month ago went to cut me off like that. I blew my air horn, forced him to stop dead right in the middle of the intersection. And as soon as I did that, it was a undercover cop car, and they came whirling after me. And I said, is there a problem? He says, you cut me off. I says, no, you cut me off. And he said to me, you know, I'm an officer of the law. He said, were you going to a call? No, you were going too slow. Speed limit's 40 and you're doing 30, 31 miles an hour. Yeah, it's a 2-lane blacktop. I says, it's called being safe.
I agree, Amy. People are stupid. I mean, but you're taking stupid to the next level when you're in a car or even a pickup truck and you're going to go get road rage against just a semi trailer. That's just plain ignorant because you're in a no win situation.
Yeah, there's
You know,
videos online of people dying from hitting them.
I mean, I watched a few of them videos there when they had the black ice and the weather was bad on them. I think it was in Pennsylvania there where uh, the trucks were slamming into cars, and it didn't turn out well.
No.
You know, you get in a position like that, and like it or not, you need to get the hell out of your vehicle and get off the highway
Yeah.
because the cars and the trucks come in before they saw the other vehicles. It was too late, and some of them were hitting sideways, and some of them were hitting head on. And when they did, every vehicle that was in front of them went up just a little bit more.
Yep. Well, I'll give you a good example. My truck empty right now. I got an empty tractor. I mean, not an empty tractor, empty trailer, and I still am pushing over 40,000 pounds. This morning, I had an overweight permit. My trailer and truck weighed 91,000 pounds.
That's a lot of weight.
And I wouldn't care what you had, but you ain't going to survive.
It's a lot of weight, and it just doesn't stop on a dime.
Nope.
That's why they have those truck emergency things. I've seen those coming down from the mountains in Kentucky. The turnoffs for when they lose their brakes. Every once in a while, you drive by them and you see a truck about halfway up. Takes a long time for them to stop, even when they go into the sand.
Yep. Just like that one Smokey and the Bandit movie, the beginning song where it goes, where they sing where he was climbing up, was doing a load up to Tennessee, hit Mount Eagle. That's an actual road, Mount Eagle in Tennessee.
Yeah, the road I took went through Tennessee and Kentucky.
Yeah. The only part about that song that was funny when he goes, when he was going so fast, his truck jackknife turned completely around. And he was going down backwards about the speed of the sound. There's no way he would have turned around. I mean, they just put that in there to make the song sound better. But I wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah. Well, I'm smart enough not to go up against the damn semi truck.
I won't.
I mean, if you've never seen the damage that they can do.
It's actually made a law against it a couple of years ago. If you cut one off, it's actually a big ticket. So it still ain't worth it.
No, but people do it anyways.
Oh, yeah.
People do stupid shit.
You know, there's two things I can't. There's one thing people disagree with me on, but for instance, it's like I don't care if you're drinking and driving or smoking pot. You shouldn't be operating a vehicle, and they've had a lot of people that. My brother-in-law, he's retired from the state trooper, but now he's a sheriff's deputy. You know, trying to get double dip pension basically. But he said I pull people over and they'll go, "Oh, you can't arrest me for driving with pot. It's legal now." It impairs your driving. He says, I don't care if you go home and smoke a joint or a bowl or whatever. He says, but you can't drink and drive. You can't smoke and drive. But that's a big problem now because people think it's legal to smoke. That you can do it or they'll say, I got a medical card. Even with a medical card, you can't smoke and drive a vehicle.
Yeah, I mean it's legal, but you still can't drive impaired.
Yeah. I mean, technically a cop could pull you, say something to you if you were high running your scooter. But I tell you what, if a cop did that, it was just driving down the sidewalk. I'm sure you would say you would take him to court and sue him, because you're not going to hurt anybody riding that scooter down the sidewalk. You know,
Yeah.
that's going overboard.
Well, I know they can get you for on a bicycle.
Yep.
I think that's if you're on the road, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can if you're on the sidewalk.
I got pulled over once in a parking lot. I just got out of the car. I got out of the bar, was drunker than hell, and cop came up to me, and I opened up my car door, went to get in it, and he went to pull me over to DWI. He says, "What's the charge?" And he went through the thing. He said, "Driving while impaired." I said, "I'm not drunk. I'm not driving. I mean, I'm drunk, but I ain't driving this car." He said, "I don't have a key on me." He says, "Yes, you do." I said, "How would you open the door?" And I had the key clicker. I left the key clicker in the bar. I pressed the button, opened the door, and he says, and I said, "Search the car, search me. All I got is my house key." And he searched the car, and he said, "So what are you gonna do?" "I'm gonna take a nap in the car." All that. Well, then he said, "Then I can arrest you for public intoxication." Okay, tell you what, I'll call a cab and I'll sit here. And he sat there and he said, "I'll give you a half hour to have a cab here." I said, "No problem." So I called the cab. Cab came. The owner of the bar, which is a good friend of mine, came out, gave me my car keys back. And he says, "I can't, I said, I'm in this car. I'm going home. I need my keys so I come back down in the morning."
Yeah, I know, Amy. A lot of the trucking companies, they still test their drivers. They don't allow them to smoke. Yeah, that's what I finally do at night, Amy. I get enough into me where I want to go to sleep. They didn't
Fun,
allow them
fun.
to they didn't allow them to do any dispensaries here in town. It was one of the town ordinances.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But they do have a place that well, in fact, I know somebody that uh, a place that sells it without a license. No, no, that's true. I mean, driving impaired is driving impaired. You know, the biggest organization against legalization is the alcohol industry.
Yeah, I believe it.
But no, impaired is impaired, whether you're smoking or you're drinking.
Exactly.
I mean, I remember back in my younger days, I'd get I'd get drunk and drive. You do some crazy shit.
I
Like
never
like
did. I never did for one reason, because I know I had I grew up with an alcoholic stepfather, and I he got in a few almost got in a few accidents, hitting people, and I just didn't want to gamble. But I wouldn't do it now. I definitely would never do it now. I wouldn't do it then. I won't do it now.
Just got a pop up here that says Elon Musk is going through with his purchase of Twitter. He, you know, you can like the man or not like him, but Elon Musk is a genius. He's very smart.
Oh yeah.
And he did what he did with Twitter with all these things that you're saying that you got, they're bots and stuff. He did that because now he's getting Twitter for a lot cheaper price.
Yep.
Probably billions cheaper.
Yep.
Wow,
I don't
can
mean
you
to cut you short, Grandpa, but they called 4 times in a row. There must be something wrong, so I gotta let you go and see what's going on.
All right, man. Drive safe.
Yep. Bye.
Thanks for coming up.
Yep.
Oh, look at that big old juice man eyebrow there. There. Cover them eyebrows up. Yeah, I know it's one thing in Florida, Amy. When my grandson, who's brain injured, he has some issues that uh, CBD and stuff and THC would help. And you got to jump through hoops there, and it's only medical. And there's a lot of things that they don't seem to think that it helps medically. They might have, huh, Amy? I don't know if I'd want somebody watching me all the time. If you're that worried about a driver, then maybe you should have did a better background check and not hired them in the first damn place. I know they had one of those things on a van that I used to drive for a wood company. Yeah, well, I get some really good vape stuff here, and they have medical or for your personal use. I'm thinking, why would you want to get medical? Because they're telling me that people aren't going to have access to that, but do I believe them? No. And it is against the law, uh, federally still. Federally, it's still in the same class as heroin and crack, with no medical advantages whatsoever. So they say. I can tell you from personal, when it comes to pain, uh, it does just like uh, opiates. They don't actually get rid of the pain. It takes your mind away from it. They the revenue that they could get. I mean, they get revenue now from it's illegal, but they still charge taxes on it. Imagine that, huh? Yeah, the personal that I get, it was right up at 99%, 99.7% THC, which I think it made it thicker and harder to go through the vape pen. So they started putting just a little bit more flavor in it, which it's still some potent stuff. I'm starting my own little garden back up with some stuff called frosted strawberry. Unreal. Yes, the personal is much better. I don't know. I think, yeah, I know they should make it available. I mean, it's far less of a problem than alcohol. And you can buy alcohol pretty much at any store. At least beer. And then the Hannaford here has, Walmart has the beer and wine, and the Hannaford has the beer, wine, and hard liquor. Well, if I had the money, I'd throw me a big old party with get me a couple half gallons of Jack Daniels and some Patron, which unfortunately for a fifth is $90. My neighbors a few weeks back were out in the yard and they had this thing, this this drink they made, and I didn't think I'd like it, but it was quite yummy. It was pineapple juice and tequila. Of course, the Democrats come up with a legalization thing, and of course, the Republicans aren't going to vote for it because the Democrats come up with that idea. And Republicans just come up with a new bill. They want to make it so these 87,000 new IRS agents can't audit anybody that makes under $400,000 a year, which makes a lot of sense to me. Seeing how you said they weren't going to be auditing middle class people, then why the hell do you need 87,000 more agents? Because it's not just to go after the wealthy people, it's to go after political opponents and probably registered Republicans. Because I hear now that we're terrorists. Yeah, that's true. But somebody that would lace cannabis, they'd get caught pretty quickly. I mean, where I go is a friend of mine and a reputable person. Like I said, I started mine again because I miss it. It's a good feeling when you go into a garden and breathe in that air. Yeah, well, I'm definitely a big fan of the vape thing, but that one recently, the frosted raspberry, it's just unreal. One of those where the taste and the smell and everything. Well, that sucks, Amy. Yeah. Well, you do have to. I've known people that or heard of people that's laced it with shit before. Oh, what's one thing that people were relation with formaldehyde? I mean, you had, I have COPD, and the bottom line is the only thing, whether it's a vape thing or marijuana or cigarettes, the only thing that's supposed to go in your lungs is air. Everything else is poison. Oh, and bath salts? Yeah, wow. Oh, I know that. I forget the name of it. They used to they used to sell it in New York. There's a fake a fake marijuana had a weird name. People were getting screwed up on that, going totally batshit crazy. And people, I'm thinking about getting a corn snake. I miss my snakes too. Yes, K2. Yeah, they were selling it right at stores. It didn't have a it didn't have a good taste. People do some crazy shit. Yeah, the zombie drug. Well, that oh that shit that people do that are in Philly there on Kenniston Street. Oh, it's a it's a vet drug, and it's got people strung right out where they're standing up and bent over sleeping. And I'm gonna let you guys know right now, you're not getting none of my kielbasa. Oh yeah, they do some crazy shit, Amy. I don't understand. That's what I've never understood about a heroin addict. You know, they most of the time I went into houses where there were people all strung out, and they were laying on the couch or on the floor, and their eyes were rolled back in their head, and they were drooling. And you ask them, and they say it's the best buzz in the world. I guess it's an outer body experience. But in bigger cities, it's at an epidemic level, and it's sad. You know, we have a big drug problem here. The town I live in is the second worst city to live in the whole state of Maine. You know, mostly things like petty theft because we have a right to defend ourselves. Yeah, I did crystal meth and cocaine back in the 80s, Amy, and some people, it's just like drinking. Some people are prone to be addicted to it. Me, I just said to hell with it. I ain't going to do it anymore. But some can't do that. Some do it, yeah, some do it once and they're addicted to it for life. Oh, I like Donna. That's good of you. I like to hit on the bowl. Yeah, well, that's why I don't have any teeth, Amy. First thing that cocaine and meth does is destroys your bones. Well, I did end up losing a job because of it. You know, one thing crazy about that is you can be up for 2 or 3 days and do the work of 3 men and have the clearest mind. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? So you think, but like everything else, it catches up to you. Are you having a good sleep, Luna? Hope you had a good day, Brandon. Hey, Katrina, glad you're still here. I know you can hear her snoring. She hitting it hard. Katrina, give that baby a hug for me. Luna, Luna, Luna. Yeah, I had to. When we go on a walk, there's a gas station around the corner, and the guy there has been giving her just a few too many treats. She's been putting on the weight. So I told her, well, give her about half of what you were giving her and just break it up into smaller pieces. Because when she lays down, man, you can't define her backside from her belly. Oh yeah, she's loud. Hey, what's up?
Oh, we're back again. More crap going on at the house. No big deal.
Which one, in New York or Florida?
Um, what's that?
I said, which one, New York or Florida?
Nah, down Florida. My same old crap. They huh. I don't think I've ever seen I got the weirdest check engine light I think I've ever seen. It says service due in 4 minutes. 4 miles.
Is that on the truck?
Yeah.
Does it tell you what service?
Nope.
Sure, you got to have it diagnostic done on it.
Yep.
Well, that sucks.
Oh, I know what it is. Never mind. It's all right. I bumped the button on when I was doing a park regen last week, and I hit a thing in it. I know what it is. Never mind. I reset it by accident. It's like, damn, that's crazy. I think it's funny how I come in the morning. Here's a good one for you. This place I get loaded at. I'm sure you would. You'll understand what we go to two different places, right? In the one place, they unload, they preload the trailers all night long. Okay. In the other place, they live load in the morning, and then they go, oh, well, we're doing live load. I says, you've got to be kidding me. And he says, what do you mean? I said, so I wait 2 hours in the morning to get live loaded. And and then I go down there and wait 2 hours to get unloaded. It makes 0 sense.
I love you, Luna. Well, folks, I've been on here almost 2 hours. I'm going to call it a night. I ain't cooked my dinner yet.
I don't blame you.
No. Thanks for coming up. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Appreciate you coming. And everyone have a great week. Bye, everybody.
Fun.